The world in the early 60s was a different place than it is today. Life was simpler. Gas was sold for 28 cents per gallon, and a brand new automobile could be purchased for around $3,000. John F. Kennedy was elected as our youngest president to ever hold that prestigious office. Even though optimism ran high, racism and segregation still plagued our nation, and the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. delivers his now famous "I Have a Dream" speech. By now, 99% of American households owned a television set, and some of their favorite shows are the Beverly Hillbillies, the Dick Van Dyke Show, and Bonanza. And 4 young men enter a recording studio and for the first time record music under the name The Beatles. It was a time in history when technology was really beginning to soar, only limited by our imagination and creativity. John Glenn became the first American to orbit the Earth in a spacecraft, and we soon set our sights on the moon. In 1962, there was a small group of people living in the Kalamazoo area that were allowing their imagination to soar as well. They had their sights focused on the up-and-coming little farm community called Portage. Members of 2 different Free Methodist churches, the Kalamazoo Church and the Vicksburg Church, began to dream about a new work being established in Portage. Their vision allowed them to imagine a day when they could be strategically located in a city to make a real difference in the lives of people. By faith, they set out to build the Portage Free Methodist Church. At first, they gathered in people's homes, and then Whaley Elementary School. But they dreamed about the day when they would have their own church building to provide visibility and be able to reach more people in the Portage community for Christ and help them become true disciples of His. They prayed and they sacrificed, and they watched God at work among them. They felt His guidance and experienced His blessing on their acts of faith. They broke ground in April of '63, and they soon watched as their dream became a reality. It was December of '63 that this little church plant was able to lay the cornerstone for their modest but beautiful new church building. And they began to worship together with great expectations that they would one day fill this church with families that would carry on in their legacy and be obedient to the Great Commission.